Céline and welcome to a painting slash studio kind of vlog. I recently came back from a holiday with my family and we went to a lake which is in the south of Germany, and there is an island which is the island Mainau, and it's also called Flower Island, so it's perfect for me now. I took quite a few reference pictures, so I'll have quite some photos to work with now, and I thought I'd just jump right in and use one of my bigger sheets of paper that I had up on my wardrobe, so it was very dusty. But I thought it'd be nice to work with some bigger sized paper for a change. I brought a very small size sketchbook with me, but I really didn't have the time to sit down and paint or draw anything while I was there. The only thing that I did was this little drawing here, and I'm going to start with this bigger size project and we'll see how it goes. I have this one particular picture in mind. I'm going to show it here on the screen. I really like it because it has all of my favourite colours in it. It's got pink and lilac and green, and so I'm going to do maybe a sketch first. Usually I'm too impatient to do that, but I think regarding the size of it, I probably should do a sketch first, because it can get quite frustrating, you know. I just get started and then I realise the proportions are off and the composition is weird, and so I'm going to practice being patient with myself, because I can be patient with other people, but with myself it's just like, okay, let's go. So let's do a sketch first. So the first layer of paint is done. I always struggle in the beginning because I think, oh god, this is going to be horrible. This is just the first layer of paint and colour, so there's much more to do in layers of paint to add and details to draw, and so again, patience is what I need to practice, because I'm always like, I want to see results like right away. That's impossible, right? But yeah, so I'm going to focus on adding layer per layer and seeing where this whole composition leads me. It is getting increasingly hot. I think it's about like 30 degrees Celsius, I believe, and you can definitely feel it. So, and I was also getting, you know, increasingly frustrated with painting, so I set it aside. I'm going to continue tomorrow because I don't want to rush it. I don't want to ruin it with my impatience. So I'm going to set it aside and do something else in the meantime. I was thinking, because I recently bought this new notebook. I think it's so pretty. I love the pattern. I love the colours. It's so... I love it. And so I was thinking, I wrote down, this is my... God, I need to focus. This is my sort of content creation sort of notebook where I write down ideas for Instagram and YouTube videos. And so I wrote down some ideas for reels, and I was thinking I could maybe do a sketchbook tour of this larger square size sketchbook, because I think, yeah, I posted already. I already posted a couple of paintings from this, but I'd like to do a sketchbook tour and also some other ideas. I'm going to get started on this, and then I might do some sketches in my tiny sketchbook. I'm not quite sure. We're going to get started with doing the sketchbook tour, and then I'll see. I just went to the city and borrowed some DVDs from the library. Very old school, I know, but there are some films that are just not on Netflix and I'd like to watch them, so I basically picked up the two versions of Emma, one with Anya Taylor-Joy and the other with Gwyneth Paltrow, because I recently finished reading the book, which was good but also rather long. I mean, it's a classic, so I kind of expected it, but at the end I was just glad to have finished it, and now I can watch the films. I also picked up a couple of dance and ballet related films that I'm going to watch during the next couple of weeks, hopefully. So I've got quite some films to see now. And yeah, because I recently started ballet classes, but I'm going to talk, I think, about it in another video, maybe the next one, we'll see. And while I was in a city, I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the art supply store because I'm running out of pink paint, and pink is one of my favourite colours and I desperately need it for this painting. So I picked up a light pink colour and also a green colour because I need lots of green. I'm going to continue my painting now because yesterday I just didn't feel like continuing, it was just too much. And yeah, but Mum really likes it. She might hang it in her office, so I'm going to continue. And it's just the beginning stages sometimes are really difficult because you'd like to see results and it really looks super boring and you don't really know where you're going yet. But I recently did a painting where I felt the same, like it was actually worse. It was like, this is horrible, this is not going to turn out at all. But it turned out to look like this, and I think it's actually quite cool. I like the colours, and I like how, you know, I applied so many layers of paint that it's very textured, and I also added some details with oil pastels. So overall I think it's quite good. So I'm trying to be hopeful about this painting as well, and yeah, I'm not quite sure I'm going to be able to finish it today, though I hope I'll be able to finish it tomorrow. So most of the footage you can see is in real time. I only just slightly accelerated, and you can definitely see how hesitant I am throughout the process and thinking about where to add more details and where to leave it as it is. And overall it was a rather long process, and I'm so happy to have cut the sheet of paper in two, because originally it was double the size. Like, imagine that, it would have taken me ages to complete. Good morning everyone. I just came back from a cafe. I started my day reading, which was so lovely. I'm currently reading Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow for Morgan Long's book club on Patreon. I feel like I'm mentioning this quite a lot, but really her book club makes me read things that I wouldn't read on my own. So it's a really nice change from the other books I'm reading, and so far I actually quite enjoy it, which is surprising. I didn't expect it necessarily. So now that I'm awake, I want to continue on my painting, and I really do hope that I can finish it today. We'll see how it goes. I'm quite happy with the way it looks right now, and this is also the point where I get scared of ruining it. So I'm going to get started and see how many details I want to add to make it look complete. Towards the end of the painting process, I realised that I was not going to be able to add more detail and depth to the painting using solely gouache paint, and so I decided to add more details and colour using oil pastels, which is a relatively new medium for me and I'm still experimenting with it, so it's not perfect in any way, but I just enjoy the texture of it so much, and I love doing mixed media work in general because it gives you so much room to experiment. Have you ever used oil pastels? I'd really love to hear about your creative process in the comment section down below, and always feel free to ask me questions as well. Okay, so I think it's done. I still kind of feel like it's incomplete, and at the same time I feel like it's overdone. It's very strange, but I think I'm going to leave it like this because working over it again and again and again will just make you want to perfection it to the point where it won't look good anymore. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for joining in, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye!